It's the 2025 Agriculture and Commercial Show, but everyone is still complaining about load shedding. And so I took it upon myself that Facebook. It's better we talk to the people that are in charge of powering the nation and get to understand what really could be the problem. And so right about now, I'm at the Zesco stand. Their motto has not changed, still powering the nation. But let's get to the nitty-gritties of the causes of load shedding. So please follow me. Okay. Now, clearly, you can tell that a number of things are happening here. Whilst for some people it's just about taking selfies and a lot of other things, here, the information centers, people are asking questions and getting an understanding of how Zesco operates. And this is what we're talking about. The agriculture show is not just about saying we were there. It's about what information are people getting about your company, the products and services that you offer. And so yeah, this is what is happening. People are also getting services, having their questions answered. So right about now, as you can see, a number of things of what Zesco is doing and what they are yet to do, showing right about here. Now, I personally want to have a conversation with somebody from Zesco. And this is what we're going to do right now. Right, ladies and gentlemen, still at the 2025 Agriculture and Commercial Show, and right now I'm joining Mr. Matongo, who is the marketing manager right here at Zesco Limited. And first things first, congratulations on these awards. In particular, this award. Yesterday when I posted it on my social media platforms, it brought a lot of noise. How did they win? What and what? Let me just explain to us how Zesco has won these awards.
Ken, thank you for having me today, and welcome to the Zesco stand.
Thank you so much.
I hope after this interview you take time and just go around our stand, just to help the public appreciate why we won these awards. And sure. I think we are deserving winners, not because of what we are saying, but because of what we are doing. So the theme this year is adapting to climate change. Basically, this theme required exhibitors to showcase what they are doing in aligning with the difficulties we've seen the last 2 years. The rain seasons the last 2 years have been bad. And I want to believe the public is aware that Zesco is 85% dependent on hydro for generating electricity. And then we have 2 years that have been bad. So our reservoirs are really low. You will see some pictures of the Itesteji, the Kafue Gorge. The water levels are low. We have the installed capacity to supply the country with the required electricity, but we do not have the resource to generate. And so what is Zesco doing to respond to this crisis or to this electricity deficit? And that's exactly what we're showcasing. We are saying Zesco is now widening a port where we draw electricity from. Okay? We don't want to be dependent on hydro. Just in case this year we don't have enough rain, we shouldn't have face the same impact. So therefore we've gone solar. We are looking into geothermal. We are looking into wind in Katete. So we want to widen the base. We are also looking into opening up our country, to be able to draw power from all our neighboring countries. And these are interconnected. A lot of people have argued that it has taken long for Zesco to realize that we needed this. What has been the challenge in finding other alternative sources of energy? Why did we have to wait until we were hit with this drought for us to now start thinking of thermal energy, solar energy? What has been the challenge? Well, I wouldn't respond on behalf of those that were there before now, but I think the take home here is that a lot of innovations are born out of crisis, So we face this crisis, and this current management, is responding, and we are the runners. We are doing exactly what top management is, hoping that we achieve by end of year. So I'll tell you, in the pipeline, we have solar projects to the quantum of 1,000 megawatts. And this is a directive from the president. This year alone, we must harness 1,000 megawatts of solar. And it's possible. We have the resources. The sun shines bright in Zambia. So we have a number of projects. And these are not projects that we're just picking. These are projects today that are beginning to see bear fruit. Chisamba. Chisamba is online. It's contributing that 100 megawatts. Phase 2 has started already. By April, May next year, we should be talking about 200 megawatts coming from Chisamba. But that's not the only project. We have Manza. It's at 50% completion. Hopefully, end of year, it's a 50 megawatt power station that will come on. We have so many dotted around. Chipata, 100 megawatts. Kasama, 100 megawatts. And all these are projects that are happening now. So Zesco is not sleeping. We are responding to this crisis. And surely, we will come out of it to a place where we have access to even think of where do we take this power.
People are asking because ever since the December one was officially launched by the president, people are saying the impact is still not being felt. How long is it going to take for Zambians to start feeling the impact of all these plans that are being worked on?
Okay, so in answering that question, I'll remind you, Ken, that I think 2022, somewhere thereabout, 2021, 2022, there were complaints that Zesco is not connecting customers. We had a backlog of about 67 to 70,000 customers unconnected. Today, I can challenge you. We had a customer service center open right here at the stand. Go and make your payment for connection. In the afternoon, we'll connect you. That's how efficient we become in that front. Therefore, this means that the demand, the maximum demand the country needed in 2021 and 2022 is no longer the same. We have more customers connected, meaning that we are drawing more power as customers. Yeah. So this is why maybe the impact may not be felt immediately, because we now have to satisfy a bigger pot of customers compared to, I can give you the numbers. 2021, 2022, peak demand was at around 2,400. Today, peak demand is around 2,700, 2,800 megawatts.
Okay.
So yes, Chisamba has come on, but there are more customers that have come on. And so this is why we must bring as much energy. Zesco is a public utility. You and I are the stakeholders. We are the shareholders.
Right.
And therefore, in coming out of this, I think it requires that every Zambian that's capable contributes. And maybe in wrapping it up, especially on the side of Project Scale, our flagship innovation in terms of redistributed energy is net metering. You are net metering, I know. You know, and you're contributing to the grid. We launched this campaign in February this year. We have already connected 9 megawatts of customers contributing power to Zesco. When those customers contribute, Zesco is redistributing, further reducing the deficit. So imagine all the rooftop solar solutions you see in Osaka on the copper belt. If at least 1,000 customers or 2,000 came on board and connected, we can generate 120 megawatts from net metering. 120 megawatts can support over 100,000 households and businesses. The 9 megawatts that we're speaking to today, which has been done between February and now, is powering over 9,000 houses and businesses.
The argument that most people have with regards net metering is that most Zambians prefer being given the money in cash and not in form of units or tokens.
Yeah.
Why is the system so?
So I think I know there's a need from our end to communicate more, and I think they're doing it. You see, with net metering, you may want to look at it in the form of not getting cash. When you connect net metering and the exporting power to Zesco, you still begin to get a return on your investment. Here is how. So you are exporting a kilowatt to Zesco at 1 kwacha 16 way. You are buying power from Zesco at less than 1 kwacha a kilowatt. Okay? So who's making more money? It's a customer, right? And Zesco will credit your account with the tokens. When you want to buy power from Zesco, in the event that your solar is down, as you may know, solar fluctuates. Right? Sometimes these small batteries we have in our homes or systems, they run out in the night. So you look back to Zesco. You will not need to pay cash at that point. You are drawing from your tokens. However you look at it, you will no longer have to dip into your pocket to get money to buy Zesco. That's one. So you're making a saving. That saving can go towards school fees. It can go towards other investments.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, I know that despite the efforts that Zesco is making to ensure that people get the energy that they need and the load shedding is reduced, you have faced a challenge with issues to do with vandalism. A number of Zesco properties, the transformers, the service cables are being vandalized. What are you doing about it? Because obviously it doesn't just inconvenience Zesco, it also inconveniences the customer. So what is Zesco doing about this? And what is your word to the people out there?
Ken, vandalism is one thorn that really Zesco has grappled with. This year alone, we are in August now.
Yes, August.
This year, when we took account of every installation vandalized by June, Zesco has already lost about 64 million budget due to vandalism. And imagine, we have to replace all these things every now and then. Vandalism is really, kills the business of Zesco. Our business is to bring power. When the installations are damaged, we can't bring power. But then, we must ask this question in reverse. Who gets affected? It's we, the stakeholders. It's the customers. Therefore, who should work to stop this vandalism? It's Zesco working together with the communities. The communities know these vandals. Report them to the police. Report them to the police and stop this. You can imagine a transformer vandalized that powers or supports the hospital, and you have a patient there that's on oxygen. The insults will come to Zesco. Zesco give us power. But look, procuring these transformers not a one-day thing, and we can't always have them in quantities where we can replace air and there. So our call really to the communities, let's work together. We can stop this vandalism. We know the people that are behind this. But also, Zesco is working on a technology, where we are installing real-time monitoring cameras. Okay, so those cameras are taking pictures of activities around the installations, be it a transformer, the substation, and we're showcasing this technology here just to show our innovation. So, for instance, we have a live monitoring of Unza substation. So every activity around the substation, the cameras, I can show you when we go outside. The cameras are capturing and sending information in. They're sending messages, emails, and you get footage as well. So then our security team can quickly react and stop, the vandalism. So this is going to be taken all out where there are sensitive installations, especially hotspots. So we hope that with this innovation, vandalism will be brought down, and the corporation can begin to see, a bit of saving of money.
There's been some encouragement or some encouragements from Zesco for the stakeholders, which is we, the community, to invest in solar energy. And I know that a number of people on my social media platforms and even on other platforms are kind of resistant to this message. But it is a message that has come from even the head of state himself. It is a message that has come from various stakeholders. And even you, Zesco, as the main stakeholder in the power generation, have also encouraged citizens to invest in solar energy. Maybe just amplify on that.
So you see, Ken, when you look at the voices that are really speaking to this, calling the population to march towards solar. And of course, it's any renewable energy, but solar is our lowest hanging fruit. So when you see all these voices speaking to this, there is a reason. There is strength in numbers. I just gave you a scenario here. To build a 9 megawatt power station will probably take you 3 to 4 years, and it will require millions of dollars. But here is an innovation that is tapping from what the citizens already have, and we're calling this redistributed energy. Everybody is playing a role. It's like a pot, and everybody's throwing in a 50 ngwe. It may seem small to one person, but when that pot is full, so many people benefit. So there are so many installations of solar around the country, and we are saying, look, we have made things easy. You simply just have to show us that you're interested, you're willing to get connected to net metering. Go to our website. The Zesco website is known, www.zesco.co.zm. You will find the platform that reads net metering. You register. It's a 3-page application. In fact, the first page, once you put your meter number, we have all your details. It's fully filled. The next one, we want your TPIN, NRC, maybe a certificate of the installer, just so we are sure that the installations are correct. And on top of that, Zesco come and inspect. We are doing this very quick because we hope to get 120 megawatts through net metering. So when this is done, again, you will see the deficit further reduce, and load shedding will be a thing of the past.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been having a conversation with Mr. Matongo, who is the marketing manager right here at Zesco, and we are at the showgrounds at the 2025 Agricultural Information Show. He was basically sharing information regarding what Zesco has been doing to ensure that you and I obviously get reduction in terms of the load shedding hours that we are experiencing, but also encouraging you and I to invest in alternative sources of energy like solar, so that we can also contribute to the national grid in one way or another. I hope this information is beneficial to you, and I pray that we will all play a role in ensuring that we, help Zesco help us. Otherwise, on these awards, once again, congratulations. Unless if you have some remarks that you need to give to the people out there.
Well, Ken, I think my closing remarks are that thank you for what you're doing. We need more of such voices. We need more of this information around net metering to go out. Let's have as many customers troop into Zesco centers, go to our website, register, and Zesco come around and connect them. And by the way, we are running a campaign now, net metering. So customers don't have to pay anything. No admin fees, you're not paying for the meter. We are giving everything for free as Zesco. And this is in the hope that we encourage as many customers to come on board, and together we reduce this deficit. So thank you once more for coming, and please continue sending this information out.
Really appreciate it. Thank you so much.